something that I have not tested yet. So obviously, I will mention that if you don't know who I am or see my previous videos, I got C2 Xilonen, and I tested around like Pyro teams, Hydro teams, Geo, like stuff like that, but I never played around with the, the Electro stuff. So I wonder if I equip some Electro characters, just so I can focus solely on their cooldowns. Because with her Constellation 2, obviously, the other elements, you get damage, you get more damage. Pretty much everyone gets more damage. But Electro, you get more energy, which may be cool, but you reduce the elemental burst cooldown by 6 seconds. So if I were to, let me make sure that she's ready. Because her burst is 20 seconds down, which is quite high. And honestly, it's quite expensive. Despite with my current build, it's alright. It's a 186, but anyways, here we got here is obviously a super low cooldown. So dropping it down would make it a 6-second cooldown burst, which obviously is a really cool thing to do. So let's see what we got. Just simple testing. So just raw electro damage. Actually, let's just do this. Okay, and it's back. Okay. Obviously, I didn't do any elemental damage buffs on that, but that's good to know that. Oh, 4 seconds. Okay, I didn't do that, but energy-wise, like Keqing never really needs energy, so it's no huge deal. Oh, Sarah does though. Because what other characters could actually synergize with this? Would Raiden really benefit? Because she already has enough energy. Holy crap, that's a lot of numbers. Duration 7 seconds, cooldown 18. So you drop that to 11 or 12 seconds. So you have like 5 seconds of downtime. But then that means you just go to your other characters and Raiden's ready to go again. As for Kujo-Sara, yeah. So where would I test that? What would have enough HP to handle that? Obviously I have seen videos already of this, so I'm not going in blind of not seeing anything. But the teams I saw was like, I think one was like Xilonen, Keqing, Clorinde, and Raiden. But the thing is, they were whales, because obviously they have the constellation. But because Keqing, or Raiden, reduces your burst cooldown of your other characters by 5 seconds, I think? And obviously I don't have that. If I were to maybe have... Who would it be? Or I could try what they did, you know? The C0 version of it. Have Raiden here. And Clorinde. And see if I can funnel enough energy to consistently burst on cooldown. As for baseline energy recharge, 127, 265, and nothing. But Keqing is Keqing. And I might be able to funnel my energy right away. So let's find out. So, do that. Okay, I climbed it. Boom. Do that. Just for goofy mechanics. So, like, I'm not looking at the damages, just looking at the how it works. That's okay. That's rude. Okay, well, as we're looking at right now, the damage, or not the damage, but the cooldowns are all up, and so that's good to know. Obviously, I don't have Pyro to beat this guy. Okay, as for a silly gimmick, this is cool, right? Like, oh, Clorinde's ready. I just have to do that. Oh, Raiden's ready. Help ensure my other, like, Clorinde's at least Clorinde's ready to go, right? Then we go back to Keqing. So, damage-wise, it's not, like, efficient at all. It's just a goofy thingy, so there's that, right? So with that, having a bunch of low cooldown Electro units on the team obviously will synergize for the cooldowns, but being an optimal team, it's not the case. It took like 5 rotations to kill that guy, so let's see what we can do work around that. Whose burst is very valuable. I mean, all of them are. But if I were to do, like, try to make an actual optimal team, let's maybe do, like, Clorinde. Clorinde. I mean, we could go all in with, like, Sarah, because her burst is, expensive and a long cooldown to see if everything actually works in one time. So I think that's going to be what I'll do. Does he respawn if I'm right here? No, it doesn't. That's okay. So, I mean, in a DPS standpoint, Electro is for sure the weakest of them all for C2 Xilonen. But it is interesting. It is the most interesting one, I'd say. Like, okay, just raw, more crit damage, cool. HP, cool. Attack, cool. Damage percent, cool. But I mean, more energy is like basic, but the cooldown is what makes it unique. It would have been cool if like the other elements had some other gimmicks to where, you know. But the constellation already is pretty broken, so I can't really say anything about it. Can I just do this? Let's see if I can. So I just do a casual rotation. Well, as you could see, I mean that could be an energy recharge issue on my part. So, well, obviously I could just go the easy route and just go Raiden. But the thing is about Raiden is I think she's already consistent enough to like not care at all that her burst is, you know, reduced in cooldown, but well, we can give it a try. I'll just have to get Kazuha energy. Also, if you've made it this far, so like into the video, give this video a like or subscribe if you haven't yet. And maybe even drop a comment, just let me know how you feel about like Notlin and the characters, or what you've been playing around with lately. Just, you can say whatever you want. I will read every comment. I try to respond to some. Obviously there are some that I just don't bother, because they're just random messages, but yeah, like, it's always nice to be in the chat just saying hi. So, it's up to you. If anyone's watching this far. So, as for Raiden, she applies Electro off field, so I can use Xilonen's burst without any issues. And Sarah's burst is up and ready to go. And it's dead, so I mean this, honestly, that's actually pretty good. I was worried about this team because typically I would have like Nahida here or Bennett, and then I would like think about replacing Kazuha with Xilonen. But obviously with this, the damage buff for other characters is even higher than Kazuha. Even at C2, don't mind the rest of the constellations. They don't do anything to buff anybody. They're kind of bad. They're pretty bad. But having them both together is actually quite nice. So I wonder, so reducing their defense, and then if you were to ignore the defense, like, it seems like 80% of Raidens have this constellation. I don't, obviously, and I don't have a weapon, because the weapon manager did not like me. But excluding those thoughts, the damage, still, what I've gotten, I lost my train of thought for a moment, but the damage is pretty good. Just making it simple so I don't confuse myself, because I'm yapping a bit much. But I think, yeah, like, I don't know what else to test. Because the main test, the go-to one, like Clorinde. Clorinde was an option because she's already quick. What the heck is this? Astral Mark? Okay, whatever. Here. So, Clorinde, cooldowns are already low, so nice and consistent. If you can, like, battery, probably with just official will get the job. So, yeah, official will get the job done. I'm talking a bit quickly to hopefully you can understand. I'll slow down a bit. So, Fischl with pairing with Clorinde will probably get some good results. It's just that you have no really defensive utility and all that stuff, so that might be an issue. Keqing already has low cooldowns, but just having the extra Xilonen buff with Kazuha might be nice to have. And just probably just have Fischl or Sarah. Fischl probably is better. But this is also just raw damage too. Because Keqing likes having Dendro on the team, along with Clorinde, so it might be a damage loss, but Raiden can handle raw damage. Maybe not Yai. Her burst is okay, so I don't really bother. I didn't really bother testing with it. These ones are not needed. Maybe Sino, but if you have enough batteries, like does he provide enough energy for himself? Honestly, maybe even Beidou, because Beidou's burst is expensive and has a a pretty long cooldown, I think. Maybe that is where things could get spicy. Note that my Beidou is not that special right now, 150 ER and absolutely mid artifacts, but not even 4-piece emblem. I could probably change it to something if I wanted to. Let's see what we got. So if I were to just equip the emblem artifacts I have on standby, do I have anything with ER? I do, but that drops the crit rate. Unless I could rock a... Huh. Okay, never mind. Let's just... Wait, she's not rocking one here. Let's see if I can equip myself one of those. Do I have a really good off-piece artifact? Like, if I were to do crit rate damage. I have a lot of crit rate there. No ER. Okay, ooh, maybe that. So if I were to check the stats, 68. Okay, still 155 ER, but whatever. And then I go here. Do I not have like a single dual crit artifact with energy recharge that is not already on someone? Okay, note that this has 11 attack percent, so I gotta consider the fact that I don't want to lose attack percent. I might have to anyway. 60. Okay. I'm sorry if you're if you're a Beidou enjoyer and you see my build. I am sorry. I'm just gonna sacrifice what I got. 64, 131. Whatever. Not good, but it's usable. I just don't have enough. Like, I like Beidou. I like Beidou still, but obviously just so many characters to build all at once. So now Beidou, Fischl, I have to use those two together. And what will the next slot be? I could just let those two do the trick and just have fun with Viridescent and stuff. So, okay. Let's do that. Maybe... Where am I? There was a domain that I used to play around in the past. It's like here. But let me get some energy first. And I honestly, like, they are Rift Hounds, so you will be, like, getting absolutely sucked out of your life force. But Xilonen does heal a little bit, so I think I might be okay. So. Hey, you got the recommended elements, too. So, as for Beidou's, I don't really see her around anymore, so this is gonna be cool. Hard to keep up with the numbers, but Beidou's burst is still up, and note that I got it. I just got it back. So it never even lost its cooldown. Or never lost its uptime, because that's how this is doing. I do have extra damage reduction through having Beidou's burst up, I believe. And then Beidou's burst is back. These enemies are in a corner. Maybe pairing it with like Xingqiu would be like fantastic. So probably like replace Kazuha with like a Xingqiu. I could add that in the mix, so I don't have to deal with like swirling. So otherwise, that was pretty fun actually. Beidou's burst didn't have any energy issues, along with the fact that Beidou's burst was up every moment I got the chance. So let's make this relatively okay. If you were a free to play and you rolled for C2 Xilonen, this is technically a free to play team, right? Surely. Oh my gosh, that's not the weapon I wanted. Sacrificial sword. Okay stats, and then Fischl with their same stats. Xingqiu will get his energy, but now we can see how we do here, right? Honestly, I wonder if I could just start the rotation like right away. Like, I mean, start Beidou's burst right away, so I get the cooldown reduction immediately. So extra Electro. I'll get some Hydro to get some more damage in there, and I can just have Beidou on the field to look cool while she's doing all this stuff, right? It's already up. Xingqiu, I'm comparing it to Xingqiu's energy, or not energy, but like his cooldowns. You see how I had to wait for Xingqiu? That will be problematic, but so go back here. Obviously, the rotation is quite sloppy, as you as you could see, because these enemies love like teleporting and respawning. But the baseline function of it is pretty fun. This is something to consider in some abysses. But the question is, I believe people were like curious to see before Xilonen came out about the constellation. I don't know if this will work, but if I were to use sacrificial on her, right? That's fine that it does not work, because that would be kind of broken. Because I believe with the weapon, like sacrificial, you skill, you reduce the cooldown of the Electro units. You go here, or no, you could just do it twice, and then you lose like 12 seconds on a burst. Which sounds funny. But yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. Just a little video, hopefully not too long. I've been recording for 30 minutes, but I'll cut out like half of it at least. Yeah, I'll just a little video testing around C2 Xilonen about the Electro units in this game, because obviously I did test around with the other elements, so which obviously did a lot of damage. I don't think I even did Crow yet, but just crit damage is all self-explanatory. But anyways, if you made it to the end, or if you just skipped to the end, I don't know if you do or not, people, but like and subscribe if you like. You can say something in the comments. Let me know what you think about Xilonen C2, or let me know what if you got her. Just share anything you like. Just keep this a positive place. Just a chill zone, hopefully. I'm trying to make this a nice chill community-ish thing. So if you want to do that, go ahead. I'm not forcing anyone to do anything, so I'm just hoping I'm entertaining people. That's my main goal. Just hang out and test around a few things on Genshin, and maybe even do future different games. But as of right now, yeah, just Genshin. So yeah, that's enough yapping for that regard. If you enjoyed the video, you heard what I said a little bit ago, so I am heading out. So see you guys.